So hi my friends and seniors, welcome back to a very brand new video guys. Yes guys, in this video will be a so interesting and also a storytelling video. Yes guys, this is the first storytelling video of our series. Yes guys, you were right, because as you know, as you see our first video, like first episode of our series, you can understand that I am going to start a series. And I started a series. In this series I will explain you all of the stories from class 7 in my own words. So this series second video, it will be today. I am going to talk about a very interesting story. Like first chapter, first story is the three question. Yes guys, this story is very interesting story, and also in this story there are three questions, three characters. First I want to talk, and first I want to introduce you this story. So this story has three characters: the king, the hermit, and the beardman. Like this story introduces us this man like as a beardman or also a wounded man. And this story's three question is that what is the right time to begin something, which people should we listen, and what is the right, like what is the most important thing for us to do. These three questions, how the king has these three questions. And so this story we can learn from this story that how the king like get the three questions three answer, and what are the words of these characters in these stories, what will be, how will be, and where will be. All of things I am going to talk about. Like I am going to understand you this story today. First guys, I want to say sorry to everyone because these videos come to you very late, because I also have some fever and my exam also, like I just completed the math exam, but there are also lots of exams, but I will manage all of them. So now guys, without any wasting time, I am going to start the story. So once upon a time there was a king. Now the king has three questions. He just decided that if he get the answer of these three questions, he will not ever fail in his life. In any war, in any situation, he can't. So for the answer of these three questions, the king spread out the whole news that if anyone, any kind of person, poor, rich, brilliant, and also roadside beggar, anyone, if anyone give the correct three answers that make the king satisfied, the king will give them lots of money. And then lots of type of people came in the court, in the king's court. Everyone just share their own decisions on also their own answers. Every answer is very different. Lots of answers, they are so different from anyone. And then lots of people said the first question. What is the first question? That what is the right time to begin something? The first person said that you need a timetable, and then after the timetable follow it very strictly. It is the only answer. And also lots of give their own opinions. And the second question, what is the second question? That to whom we can believe, what is to whom we have to listen. Lots of people say doctors, lots of people say engineers, soldiers, and also lots of type answers. And in the last question, everyone said that you should go to a magician, because magicians only know what will be the future, and then you can win away with this help of the future, because you know what will be with you, what will with you, so what will happen with you. So lots of people give their own opinions, but the king did not satisfied with that. Like no one can't give the correct answer of the three questions. No one can teach the kings what is the correct answer. And then the king just thought and thought, now how can I get these three answers? Then suddenly he remembered a hermit. Now a hermit was a person like who just do everything what he want. He always just stay separately. He stay in the middle of the forest. He did not talk with lots of people, only just ordinary peoples he talked with. And also he had lots of knowledge, like knowledgeable peoples, wise men. We say that wise men. So a hermit also like one of that. So the king went with some ordinary dress, and also he did not went with his guards and also with another persons. He just went to the hermit's hut. It was very far, like it was far from the king place in the deep in a forest. But after a whole working, the king went to the hermit house. Now what will be happen? The king went there. The hermit understand that this is the king. So he welcomed the person. Ordinary person means the king, and the king also shared his situations and also his three questions. And also he just requested to the hermit that hermit, please give me my three question answer. That what is the right time to begin something, which people we should listen to, and what is the most important thing I should do for me. And then the hermit think for a moment, but he did not care about that. He just dug and dug in front of his heart. The king just shocked for a moment that why the hermit did not say anything. But the king noticed that the hermit was very old, and when he just dug and dug, he breathed very heavily, like an old person. In that moment, the king felt so sorrow in that moment, and he took the axe of the hermit and he started digging. He said to the hermit that you stay for a moment, you is very old, I will do your work. And then the king just dug and dug. After 1 hour and another passed, 1 hour passed, another passed. The hermit did not say anything, and then in the last moment, after 2 or 3 hours, the king stopped digging. He said that now please hermit, I helped you so much, please give me my answers. Hermit said, now you rest, I will do my work. But the king did not give the axe. He just dug and dug, he dug. The king just decided that he will take his three answers of his three questions. He also said that if you give me my answers, I will give you lots of money. But the hermit did not just satisfied with that. And then in the last moment, after the afternoon, the sun was just as about to set. But the king just dug and dug and dug. In the last moment, when the king was so tired, he again asked, please hermit, please give me my answers, or otherwise if you don't give me, say me. If you don't want to give my answer, then tell me, I will go away from your heart. I am a king and I have to just take care of my place, of my court. And then suddenly the hermit said, someone is running behind you. What? Then the king suddenly looked around. There was a beard man, just patched his stomach, and he was just running. Very fastly he was just running. And when he came near the king, he just fell down in the ground. Then the hermit and the king were shocked. What happened? And then they understand, they realized that there was a very big wound of the beard man. There was lots of blood was flowing from his stomach. And then the king was so very, in that moment he was so shocked that what will do. The hermit and the king redresses the wounded man. With the high handkerchief, the king took out his handkerchief and just started redressing the man, the wound place, until the last drop of blood flowing just stopped. In the last moment, the blood flowing stopped, and then the beardman felt so good in that moment. But he said, please, king, give me something to drink. Then the king brought a fresh water and clean water for the beardman. The beardman drank all of it, and then the king and the hermit cared, and they just laid the beardman in a bed. And it was so dark beside the house, and also the king felt so sleepy, and also he was a king, and king did not ever just dug like now. And then also the king so tired, and he also slept up. The next morning when he woke up, he just forgot everything what just happened with it, and who is this beard person, where he is. But after a moment he recognized it, because that he is in the hermit's house. And then when he looked the beard man, the beard man suddenly like stand up. He said, please king, leave me, please leave me. Why? The king said, why I leave you? Why I forgive you? I don't know you. Who are you? And then the beard man said, I know that you don't know me, but I know you. You just killed my brother and seized all of the property of my father, of my brother. From this day, I just decided that I will take the revenge from you. For this, few days ago, I heard that you will go in the hermit's house. So I take my hiding place in the way of returning your place. In the afternoon, you did not come. So I tried, so I just replaced my hiding place. But unfortunately, your one of the guard recognized me and he wounded me. All of the guard just attacked me and they wounded me. I felt so bad in that moment. I just pressed my stomach and I ran and ran. And in the last moment, I came to you. If you won't redress my stomach, I won't leave. So now, in this day, I am here only for you. And if you forgive me, I just promise to you that I will be your most favorite and also most trusted, like servants. I will be servants for the whole life. And I also will teach my daughters or my sons for to serve you. And then the king feel so happy in that moment, because it was the first time that the king make his biggest enemy his biggest servants in his life. He felt so very happy in that moment. He also promised to him that he will give and return all of the property to him. And in the last moment of this story is not it. In the last moment when the king have to go in the his place, he just thought that he will try a last try. He went to the hermit. The hermit was kneeling down and putting some like new plants in the beds where the king dug for him. Then the king went. He said, now hermit, can you give me my answer please? Then the hermit said, why I give you? You have your answers. You got your answers. The king said, where? Where I get my answers? You did not tell me any of the answers. Then the hermit said, yes, I know, but you got. First, try to remember. When you entered in my heart, you saw me, that I was hard working. You asked your question. But when you noticed me, that I am so old and I breathe very heavily, you just helped me. You helped me, you give me kindness, you helped me. For this you did not go to home, you did not beg, return to your place. And if you won't, in that moment, if you would not help me, then you will return in your home, you would return in your place, and in the road, in the returning road, the wounded man, means the beard man, would attack to you and he could kill you. But you did not do that anything. You helped me, and for the helping, you stayed with me. You helped me till the afternoon. And then the beard man can't think. So in that moment, your most important thing, you helping me. You give me kindness. The helping is your most important thing. And in that time, the most important person, there was I, and for you help me for my oldness, because I breathe so heavily for you, so that you help me. And then, like, after me, the wounded men came to you. When you just redress the wounded man, it is your work, it is your most important work. And in that time, the beard man was the most important person for you. So try to understand. Like, the only power we have to do anything is now present. Your first question was that what is the right time to begin something? It is now. Because the present is also a very big power for us. We can't do anything, like doing acting is a power, and we can use this power only now. And without this, we can't do anything. So try to do everything now, present. Take care. Give values of your present. And now your next character is like which people you should listen to. What is the most important person for you in your life? Is with whom you are now. Because we don't know, you can't see the future. That with whom you are, it can be your enemy or it can be your friend, your big friend, you don't know. But if you with whom, you just try to believe them. Believing is so important for us in our life. Without belief we can't. Believe and risks, this is so important. And your last question, what is the best thing for you to do? Helping people. Honesty, we always know, we also, everyone say honesty is the best policy. It is right. Helping a person is the most important work for you. If you don't do anything in your life, try to help anyone. Helping is the most important thing in our life. I also tell you lots of type of quotes of help. Do good for others, it will come back in unexpected ways. If you do good for others, it will come back to you one day. So then in that moment the king realized that what is the answers of his three questions. Three questions, three answers. And this story is it. This story teaches us a best moral, that the three answers. Now, like the most important time is now. Try to believe this person with you, with whom you are. Try to now with whom you are, try to believe them. They are the best people. You don't know what will happen, what is the right person, but with whom you try to believe. And in the last, try to do good for others, because it is your most important work in our life. So now guys, this video also end. I think that I could understand you this story. This story is very interesting story. And so now in the next video I will tell you also the next story of class 7. So if you want to watch every story, if you want to see the next story, so please subscribe my channel, hit the bell icon and like this video. Thank you. To a great mind, nothing is little.